Was sexually abused?
Honestly, I don't know. She said she was, but she's been to a few specialists. They had no conclusive evidence.
Have you ever talked to your daughter about this?
I never spoke to her, no.
Why not?
As a father, I wouldn't be able to talk to her without getting emotional.
This is like a reoccurring theme that we get with guys on my show saying, I didn't talk to my, they find out their daughter's abused, you find out your daughter, your daughter's saying somebody sexually abused her. How do you not talk to your daughter? I don't care how emotional you get, yeah, I'd be emotional too, and I probably, you'd want to stay away 500 feet from me.
Exactly.
But how do you not talk to your daughter about it?
How do I not talk to her?
What's that?
Logically?
Not logically, but emotionally, as a father.
Emotionally, you can't be emotional. If I go there...
You have to find out.
Right, but that's the police job. They're trained.
No! No!
Yes.
No!
Because if she was sexually molested...
No! Stop right there. It's not the police job. Yes, the police should be called in, and the police should be investigated, but it's your job. Your job as a father. On the stage, what happened to you? I want to know so I can do something about this.
Yes, and I stepped back to let a trained professional do it.
You're her father. Yes. Do you need to be a trained professional to ask your daughter if she was abused?
At 4 years old, talking to a child about something like that, I didn't want to tamper anything that they could.
You don't want to tamper? You don't want to ask your daughter what happened, honey?
No, actually, I asked my girlfriend at the time to talk to her because she could be more down to earth about it.
So what? You're that weak you can't do it? You can't find out what happened to your daughter?
I didn't want to go irate in front of her. I didn't want to get all pissed off in front of her.
So you rather not know and not get to the bottom of it?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to know.
I can't believe it. Your daughter, you find out she's sexually abused, and you're not going to question her. You're not going to ask her, honey, I want to know what happened to you. I know as a father, I would be torn up. I'd probably want to throw up for the next 2 weeks. But you know what? As a father, you need to ask the hard questions. Who told you that your daughter was sexually abused?
She did when we were in the doctor's office.
And were you irate when she told you?
Oh, yeah.
Were you pissed off?
Yes.
So your daughter tells you that she was sexually abused?
Told the doctor.
Okay, and the doctor told you?
I was in the room.
You were in the room. You hear your daughter saying, I was sexually abused. Somebody did something bad to me.
Yes.
And you didn't want to ask her something?
I didn't want any more information. Someone touched her down there, hurt her. Do what's the responsible thing, get the police involved.
No, are you kidding me? That's the story you're selling here. Your daughter's in the hospital room with the doctor, and she tells the doctor, somebody hurt me, somebody touched me down there, and you didn't ask anything, you didn't do anything?
She gave the name. I figured the police would take care of it from there.
You figured the police would take care of it from there?
Yes.
You felt nothing to talk to your daughter about?
I couldn't act on what I was feeling because then I wouldn't be...
I'm asking you why you wouldn't ask your daughter what happened to her.
She already said everything that I thought happened.
Did you comfort your daughter when she was saying this?
Yes.
You did comfort her?
Yes.
But
okay.
You're not strong enough to talk to her about this?
No.
No. But you were irate?
Yes.
Pissed off?
Oh, yeah.
How mad were you?
If it wasn't for a couple of friends, I would probably drove out there and got into a fight over it.
So, do you believe your daughter told the truth about what happened to her?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yes, I believe what she said. Do I want to believe it? As a father, no. I don't want to believe someone would hurt my baby girl.
How did you end up being accused? You say you go to the hospital, your daughter tells the doctor that this guy did it. What did you say his name was?
Chris.
Chris? This guy Chris did it. You call the police. How does the whole thing get turned around on you?
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
Right, because you were afraid to ask somebody?
No, I didn't find out that anything...
You get accused of molesting your own daughter, and you don't know how it happened? Who told you that you're being accused of it?
The police.
And did you ask them, how did this happen?
Yes.
And what did they say?
They said that her mother said that she confessed to her that I did.
So you do know how it happened?
But I don't know how it came about like that.
Well, I guess your daughter told your ex-wife or your wife that Daddy did this to me. So now you know how it got turned around, right?
Yeah.
So the facts were laid pretty clear out for you.
Sure.
Well, then why are you lying about it?
You misinterpreted the question.
You misinterpret the question. I asked you, how did this happen? You said you didn't know.
How did it happen? That can mean who
Who do I got on my stage? Who do I got on my stage?
Me.
Misinterpretation. How did you find out? How did this get turned around? I don't know. But then it turns out the police came to you and they informed you of how exactly it happened, didn't it? So you know exactly how it happened. Are you the biggest coward in the world?